Hola mis amores, this is Massey with My Sparkle DIYs. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with you how I made these two adorable Halloween inspired gnomes from Dollar Tree items. Let's go ahead and jump to the tutorial. Okay, so the materials I use for my baby gnome is this placemat, the hairband, the baby blanket, the pumpkin shaped foam, and then the cone shaped foam that you can see there but I did not show. I am so sorry. And then I'm gonna paint my pumpkin white and gray because when I covered it with the baby blanket I can still see a lot of orange and I did not like it. So I just cut a little piece of the baby blanket and then I'm gonna wrap my pumpkin like a little present and I'm gonna hold everything together with a zip tie. Now I'm going to glue my little cone-shaped foam to the top and then I'm going to use all the fabric that is hanging there to hold it more in place. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the sides and then I'm going to keep adding the fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna fold my placemat and then I'm going to cut it to make my little cone shape for his little hat. So now facing the right side down, I am going to add a little bit of glue to the edges of my fabrics and then I'm going to glue them together. Now I'm going to turn the right side out. So the hat was a little bit too big for my baby gnome, so I am just going to cut a little, about 3 inches off, and then I am going to glue the edges I cut, folding them over. For his little beard, I am going to use this little bright hair band and then I'm just going to remove the hair part and I am going to glue it to my gnome. To attach the hat to my baby gnome, I am just going to add a little bit of glue to one side and then I'm just going to repeat the same step in the other side. For his nose, I used this plastic eyeball I found at the Dollar Tree Halloween section and then I just painted it with this color, left it to dry, and while that was drying I decided to add this little pom-pom to the top of his little hat. Okay, so now that it's dry I just added a little bit of glue and then I'm going to glue it a little bit under his hat and I'm just going to play with the beard and just fill any empty spaces with the hair. To make Peppa Gnome's body, I used this pumpkin, the floor foam, and tape. I used the tape to attach both pieces together. Since I didn't want that blue to be visible when I covered it with my baby blanket, I decided to put this black chalk. You can totally skip this step, or you can paint it black, gray, white, or you can use another tape color. This is all I had, so this is what I used. Time to wrap it up with the blanket. I am going to do the same steps that I did with the baby gnome. I cut some of the fabric, and then whatever is left, I'm going to tie it up with this zip tie, and now it's going to look like a little snowman. For his hat, I am going to use this orange placemat. I am just going to roll it exactly like you see here. Now I'm going to turn it around, and I am going to add glue to the edge. Now to really get that cone shape, I cut it whatever was extra. I bent the top, and then I added the little pom-pom. To make his little hand, I'm just going to use a little bit of the fabric that I have left, and then I'm just going to roll it, and then the stitch part, I'm going to make sure that when I put the hand, it stays in the inside. Tie the top with some floral wire. For his little hands, I'm going to use these wood beads I got from Michael's. You can use many other things from the Dollar Tree, like this class-free elastics. You can just remove the little balls and paint it, and then you will get the same look. Sometimes shopping at Michael's for me can be cheaper than shopping at the Dollar Tree, but if you want to make this project completely from Dollar Tree, this is a good idea. I wanted the two little holes to be on the sides because I wanted to look like his fist, and I was trying to get that stitch part to be on the inside of the hand. To glue his little hand, if you are trying this, be careful so you do not glue the little hat. It looks like I'm gluing the hat, but I'm not. I am just using the hat to press the little hand, and then I'm going to remove the hat, and then I'm going to add glue to add the little beard. Going to put the little hat on, and then I'm going to pull it down a little bit until I feel that it's a little bit tight. For his little nose, I decided to go with this wood bead. I didn't have any of the Halloween eyes left and I didn't have anything else round, so I decided to go with this. Anything round that you have will be good for his little nose. I'm going to add a little bit of glue between the hat and the beard, and then I'm going to push the hair a little bit up so I don't have any gaps. For his legs, I'm going to do the same steps that I did for his arms. I'm just going to make them a little bit longer, about 12 inches long. I'm going to use these pompons for his little feet. I am just going to add a little bit of glue and then I'm going to glue it to the stitch part. To attach the little leg to my gnome, I just added a little bit of glue to the top, making sure I don't get any glue on the sides, and then I'm just going to glue it. You don't want to glue the legs on the bottom of the gnome. You want to be able to sit your gnome and you want to see your whole leg. So just glue it on the, I will say that's like the edge of the bottom, and just do the same thing for the other leg. Okay, mis amores, thank you all so much for watching today's tutorials. I think these two turned out so adorable. I hope you give this fun and cute DIY a try. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming DIY videos. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I will leave the link on the description down below. I will see you all soon. Bye!